Okay. Welcome everybody as we enter this game. It is going to be a really cool game. Partly because after this we go right to the quarterfinals of Zotac, so you have a nice smooth ride into there. And I keep making hand gestures because I'm used to being on camera. But now we have a voting system. So the voting system is in place, so you guys can easily go to zanderfeverSC/vote and vote for who you're going to win. Because it could possibly be iMp.Ancient. It is Impulse Esports Ancient, being the teals are in top left, going up against half TOT, not Templars of Twilight. It is Trick or Treat. For those of you who don't know, Templars of Twilight was an old Brood War team that they had the likes of Mondragon, and pretty much any top foreigner was at one point on Templars of Twilight. I want to say Noni was on it. I want to say like White was probably on it at one point. I know he was with MTW a lot. I feel like Artosis was on Templar of Twilight 1.2. I don't know. You can go back to the TSL 1. You'll see there's a bunch of TOT guys that are in there. It's like TOT, MTW, and then there's like Adroid just comes in, like Eastro. But yeah, it's very well known Brood War team, but we're in Trick or Treat now versus Impulse Esports. And Impulse Esports, Representative Ancient has thrown down his extractor, so we'll probably be seeing a Spieling opener from him, as that's the very standard normal thing to do. Looks like Half is going to go ahead and mimic that, but he's actually slightly later. Ancient might have actually gone for a 13 extractor, or just does something, because he's slightly faster than Half is. We can see that Half's Swine Pool has just now gone down. He's just now started mining. He actually ended up sending a drone with minerals inside to that geyser. That's an unfortunate loss of 5 minerals. I'm also like the biggest... I'm so bothered when people do that. And anyone who I've coached has always heard me yell, press C, press C, press C whenever you send workers into a gas geyser. There's no reason not to, because you don't lose anything if you don't do it. If you do it, you only lose things if you don't do it. Well, we're going to see what these guys are going to be doing. It'll be a big indicator of their plans about whether or not they keep the guys in the gas or not. As we can see, Ancient has taken off all of his guys from the gas geyser, so he will be expanding. If we look at Half, he's now mined 100, and it looks like if he keeps all 3 guys in here, he's going to go for a big Baneling bust, and it looks like he may be doing just that. There is his metabolic boost, and we're going to have a whole lot of Banelings coming from him. He will have 50 gas very, very quickly. We'll see the Baneling that's probably thrown down in this area. That's pretty much the most common spot for a Baneling nest. Looks like he's going to do it over here, though. So there is that Baneling nest. So we're going to have a huge force of Ling Bane going to be pressing in, while Ancient hasn't even scouted that as it's happening. He actually hasn't thrown down his hatchery yet. Looks like the drones are going to go back into his gas geyser, and I think it has minerals. Oh, Ancient, it has minerals. Don't. But he did. And that makes me sad. So even though he's gone ahead and wasted a few minerals, he will get his natural expansion up faster, actually fairly faster than Half, considering Half doesn't have one at all. But you are going to have a huge amount of Lings and Banes coming in, and it looks like Ancient may go ahead and actually lose an Overlord, but I don't think he's actually going to delay any spawn larva for a significant amount of time. The Queen will be off creep though, so we are going to watch as the spawn larva timer will be moving down, and yeah, he's just going to go ahead and kill us off, which is fine. All he wants to do is supply block Ancient, so Ancient can't get out the units that he really needs to defend. And look at that, spawn car is actually being... Is there a reaction from Ancient, or is he just going to go ahead and rally the... Oh, Ancient. Okay, good. I was going to say, if you didn't realize that there's a spine car being made inside your base, that would be pretty sad. But it looks like they may just trade Overlords. It's like, I killed one, you killed one. We're all happy. But most importantly, check out the 8 Banelings that are now being morphed over here. This is going to be crazy. These can actually go ahead and... will they go ahead and there we have Banes coming in from Ancient. Actually, we can see 2 Banes from Half, and take a look at their just fluorescentness as they're going to run in. They could actually have 2, but I'm going to watch them moving in. It looks like, oh, Ancient lets all of his Lings die. Now we're going to have a really unfortunate look at the spreading, and we see a lot of the drones getting wasted in there, and just look at Ancient taking losses, and this has already done a ton of damage. Look at that, 6 drones have been killed, and we have such an early game. But there's a huge explosion from Ancient. Nice job there. there. His expansion is up. He is not at all out of this in the least, considering that Half doesn't have any other economy coming in. He is just straight up going Lings. He wants to kill this player now. But both players have had huge baneling hits, and we're going to watch as those things are going to run in. They're going to try and snipe off a drone or two, it seems. We can see that they will be able to just accomplish their own deaths, it seems. It looks like one drone may have gone down. A baneling does get wasted, though, and that's not very good for Ancient. He is quite far behind the food count. His drone count is still behind, even though Half is clearly going all in with this. We can see that 11 have been killed so far. That's so deadly. There's no counter aggression at all. Half is not expanding at all. You see no drones still coming in. He's not going to try and do something. We see Ancient needs to pull back Queen so that the banelings can come in, but it looks like Half realizes that, but transfuses and they're just dancing around. Banes are just dancing around. There's not really anything happening, but he does defend now. So that's those Banes as they just dance around. I like their fluorescentness. I already said that already, but it's just so true. So now we're going to have a lot more Lings coming in. We do not have any spines being thrown down by Ancient. That's actually really, really weird to defend. He knows he's getting hit by an all-in, so why wouldn't you throw that spine? But there are some big explosions, a lot of deaths going down on those Lings, and we're seeing it as Half is going to break in and get into the main again. He's going to go ahead and probably just focus down some more of those Lings. Those drones, I mean. You can see that we have, I think, one drone just went down. We have the, kill count went up to 12. But look at the food counts. They're evening out. Ancient has still 3 behind in the drones, but he could easily start working on getting down a spine crawler. One spine would be infinitely helpful at this point. Oh, and no, he's going to go for a counterattack, and Half's going to see this. He's got to realize he's got an opening, seeing that those are going back. But it looks like, no, he's rallied to go everything back into his main base. It's going to give time for Ancient to get drones and possibly a spine crawler. Oh my god, get a spine. Get that spine. But now we're going to watch as the Lings are going to push, and they can't really do much of anything. We might see banelings being morphed over here, but you see Half getting a nice surround on 2 Lings, and things are going to move forward. There we have all the Banes. Looks like he did not make them go back into his main base. Now we're seeing him pushing it, and oh my god, the wasted Banes. So many wasted Banes. We can see Transfuse going down easily, and it does on one of those. Oh my god, there are so many dead Banes there from Half. That could have just been a game-losing loss. Now we're watching as Lings are going to start getting hit. We have Bane getting wasted. The 3 Banes are here. It looks like they weren't able to be aggressive into the base of Half, but Ancient is pushing. He's got a nice opportunity if he manually detonated a single Baneling there. Looks like he was attacked there, and he gets all the Lings, and that is a big thing. Trading is now what he wants. Look at the drones coming in, and he's finally getting down that spine crawler, and with that spine, he's going to be in a good spot. He's already ahead in the drones, and he's going to get 2 free OVs. Oh, Half is going to kill off, he's going to get Overlords killed off. Ancient's going to go ahead and do that spawn larva, but now he's going to probably target down this Overlord. This one's looking like it's going to be allowed to live? Ancient, don't make that live. Oh, he's going to come in. Look at that. He's going to make sure the spine crawler can't get hit, but looks like he doesn't want to engage this. Looks like he doesn't want to get overextended, which is fine, but still, there's this Overlord. You can easily deal with this Overlord. I mean, he's spreading creep. Basically, just pop out and like come down here and force into his main base farther. We're gonna have look at the 16 Banes are getting morphed right now. Wow. Oh, if Ancient can move in, see this, and get the right explosions, Half has got to split up his Banes, and we're going to see that. There we see a nice explosion there, and it looks like Ancient will push back. One Bane's going to move in and try and get the big money explosion. Looks like it will not be able to, but Ancient's going to try and pick off what he can. We see explosions from both of those Lings. Looks like this Bane's not going to be able to do much to kill 2 Lings. Then we see a big explosion. 3 for 3 is better for, actually maybe better for Half in this situation, because there are so many Banes still coming in. I mean, 7 Banes is a lot less than 16. Now we're going to watch Ancient pushing forward, but we're going to see, are you kidding me? Oh my god, he just, that's not good. Drone's going to easily kill off that lane. So many Banes were invested that he still has no expansion. This is the longest Baneling all-in I've ever seen. And yeah, he's just like GG question mark. And Half seems like a very angry person. He keeps responding in all caps with just no. He did the same thing when I asked if he was on Templars or Twilight, because I didn't realize they had disbanded yet. Which is what Urson told me they disbanded. Half just went trick or treat. It's like no trick or treat. So it's like alright, fine. Shout out to Trick or Treat Gaming. So we're watching pushing forward. This Bane is a huge job. Okay, we do see that Half's going to easily pull away though. And the Bane's going to get 1 Ling. But now we see the engagement. If Ancient can just trade here, that's fine. I mean, we do see that Half's going to take the win in this battle surprisingly decisively. And it looks like people are still assuming that Ancient's going to win. No one seems to really enjoy Half's chances right now. It's kind of funny. But there are a bunch of Banes, and Ancient's being safe. I mean, he's mining all from one base. There's actually creep spread as if there was a natural expansion right now. But Half is not really going to tell me. We have to see the Bane's going to get picked off. Maybe. It's got an opportunity. Ooh, it does end up getting picked off. That's a nice little move by the Link to actually get that kill. I mean, it's a really important trade for Half right now. Half is actually hitting a lot of buttons. But he's... Alright, so... looks like there was a death to the Overlord that wasn't here. Unless it just floated on back. Yeah, I think it died. Otherwise, because this is the one that was originally heard before, but this one's now gone. Banes are still up in the high ground too. We see Banes trying to get picked off, but Ancient is also losing Banes pretty quickly. Lings are still running around. Looks like Half is still wants to be in this, but I mean, is he still only on those? He built a drone, guys. Look at that. He built one drone, and now we're gonna see him engage here. He'll actually take this battle as well, but there'd be the never mind. Alright, so Wings are a little bit damaged, that's fine. Looks like Ancient's going to become the aggressor. He's actually drawing up even some more now. I don't think he has any roach form, but look at him. He's trying to position and actually locking a lot of those Lings. He does get a few kills for his work. One Bane does get wasted, though, so good job by Half, but he's now supply locked again. Looks like the Queens did manage to pick off the Overlord that was down there, and that is terrible for Half, but look at the Banes. He's morphing 20 Banes. There's literally 20 Banelings coming in right now. This is a one-base guy morphing 20 Banes. Oh my god, and now we're seeing the split nicely. And there we're seeing it then continue to go forward. There's a nice trade for Half, that's for sure. But look at the food of Ancient, and look at the food of Half, and look at 13, or actually 12 Banes are all that's left. They're going to run forward, and we see Spawn Crawlers are going to be thrown down. I don't think they're going to be able to be finished in time, but this is all he really needs to do. He's even getting gases now. No lair, but there's a Roach Warren on the way, finally. Guys, this is the most drawn-out ZVZ I've ever seen. One base, 17 minutes into the game. Look at this. He's close to... He's going to mine out a mineral patch before this game ends. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, wow. Look at all the Banes are going to be moving forward. I'm just going to watch as this mineral field is going to get depleted. It's kind of... I can't believe it's going to get depleted. So now we have coming in. We got more Queens. They're going to tank so much damage. Banes are going to explode. It looks like we're going to have... GG? 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 Now? Yeah, look at it. And we're going to have the patch officially gone. We have 7 mill patches left for Half. But yeah, this is... Layers now coming down. Roach Warren's done. No expansion. We do have an expansion! Look at that! It gets put down. I think everyone, though, is in good general consensus. The fact that Ancient will be partaking in the winning category of this game. As you can see, we've got all of the people saying 100% wins for him. Bane is still running around. And it's kind of funny that not even a single person has voted for Half at all this entire time. But it's clearly looking like it's going to be a decisive victory for Ancient. But the hatchery is there. And Half is... He's trying, but take a look at the Banes and the Roaches coming now. With this 9 Roaches, this is GG. Seriously. Those are trying to do a run by, but look at the spine count. There's 2 spines there, and Queens, and there's a wall. The Lings can't go by that spot. Are they trying more for his Banes again? They're getting surrounded by Roaches. Lings are getting surrounded by Roaches. That's bad for Lings when they're not the ones doing the surrounding. Look at this. He's down to 6 mineral patches. His natural just completed. Literally, look at the creep. This isn't even worth spending energy to cast well at this point. This is now me just thinking I should just say nothing and save my voice for the... Because we're not right into the... There's a finally GG. So there's game. That game's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, we just saw Half get rolled by Ancient, so... Good job there. Yeah.
Replay saved.